like $50 billion in their foundation, invested in things tax-free, and they use it against this country. The Ford Foundation is all down there, all over Latin America, saying America is yours, the U.S. is yours, you're going to take it, you're going to take it over, and communism is the answer to the evil of America. When the mega banks want communism to destroy the middle class, they want to make the United States just like Nigeria, just like Romania, just like Mexico. And they've got people so feeling like they've been persecuted and treated wrong that all over the United States you can't wear American flags in public schools, that you are sent home because that's an offensive symbol. MSNBC, Associated Press, pull it up. Texas, Arizona, California, American flags on businesses are pulled down. American flags on government buildings, on post offices are pulled down, and the Mexican flag is run up. I mean, you would be beaten to death if you did that in Mexico. Because, again, even U.S. schools came out in Texas, all over the state. They pledge allegiance to the Mexican flag every day. They even tell other Latin American kids, well, it doesn't matter if you're from other Latin American countries, you have to pledge allegiance. Mexico is so nationalistic, and America's been taught our nationalism is bad, that they tell people from Puerto Rico, from Venezuela, from Brazil I've talked to, you are a Mexican now, and you're going to pledge allegiance to the Mexican flag. I mean, it's cuckoo. You don't wear American flags at this school, and you pledge allegiance to the Mexican flag. I mean, just type in, school pledges allegiance to the Mexican flag. Folks, they were doing that when I was going to Anderson High. This is what goes on in this country. I was in art class, and the Ford Foundation white art teacher taught me America was evil, white people were evil, and Texas was Mexico, and we were taken to UT to be brainwashed at the art center by a La Reconquista guy that America was evil. And I was like, Santa Anna was a dictator. There were 6 flags over, there were all these flags over Texas. Mexico couldn't hold this area. Mexico lost Guatemala because they couldn't hold it. What is Mexico? It was a Spanish deal. Don't sit there and say that, oh, this belonged to Mexico. There was nothing here. Mexico couldn't kick out all the Indians, who, by the way, they were hunting down and exterminating. That was the way of the old world. And so they called in the Tennesseans, who were known to go head up to 3 to 1 if they had to. That's the stuff they don't. All the Westerns are set in the 1800. I mean, in 1770, 1780 or so out west. That was nothing. I'm talking about wars with 20,000 Tennesseans against 100,000 natives. I'm talking about whole cities burned, tens of thousands dead, mass wars that you don't even know about in your history. And Mexico said, we can't hold this. Come in here. And then they said, by the way, now that you've kicked all the Indians out, we want your guns and we're kicking you out. And they said, you know what? We just told King George 50-something years ago, 60 years ago to take a hike. My granddaddy kicked George III's butt. Come and take it. You want some of this? You're going to get it. And they don't tell you that a Hispanic wrote the Constitution. They don't tell you about 45% of the fighters were Hispanic, or a third of the signers. They steal your heritage as a Texan. They steal your heritage of liberty. They play everybody off against each other. They make it all about how it's race in this country. I mean, if I was a Hispanic from Texas, I would be proud. And let me tell you, there's 6,700,000,000 people that want to come here. And when they get here, the Democrats and Republicans put them on welfare. They get left alone by the police because there's an incentive. Now, once you're a citizen, they throw the book at you. Being a citizen in the U.S. is known as being a moron. But the point is that we could probably take 30 million illegals here. Even though they've driven down the wages and all the rest of it, I'd say, okay, if you start buying machine guns and getting into freedom and talking bad about the New World Order and defeating the New World Order, I'd say, you know what, 30 million, it's going to drive the wages down and hurt a lot of stuff, but it'll work. No. In the SPP, North American Union documents, the immigrant plan is the plan to bring us down and to outvote people that want liberty. I don't care what color your skin is or what color your hair is, okay? The point is, it's what's in your mind. And this is a New World Order program, and now they got the Catholic Church here involved in our internal operations and involved in sedition. And the Catholic Church is involved in sedition in our country, and it's a foreign power. And people, I draw the line here. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
When the food collapse happens, if trucks stop delivering food to supermarket shelves tomorrow, what will you do? How well is your family prepared for a food crisis? How long will you survive? Getting a biodome which produces food for you and your family year-round, even in the dead of winter, is easy, cheap, and extremely liberating. Find out how in an all-new webinar at domerevolution.com. Biodome expert Kasper Postavsky shows you the 3 actions you must start taking right now to start preparing your family for food shortages and survive the economic collapse. How to quickly and easily build your own geodesic biodome. domerevolution.com. You'll find out how to use aquaponics to literally have an automated food supply which grows you food year-round, how to grow extremely nutrient-dense food, and use the secrets of biodynamics to restore completely dead soil. Get prepared. Watch the Biodome webinar. Go to domerevolution.com and sign up now.
Attention GCN listeners, do you have a Patriot on your Christmas list that's nearly impossible to shop for? How would you like the ability to get top-of-the-line, hard-to-find gifts at equally hard-to-beat prices without leaving the comfort of your home? Why fight the crowd? Simply log on to your computer for great gifts and deals for the off-the-grid enthusiast in your family. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find great prices on the most popular off-the-grid gifts available today. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find unbeatable deals on emergency backup power, herb and vegetable seeds, dehydrated foods, emergency evacuation packs, solar ovens, gun safes, and a host of truly unique stocking stuffers. In these hard times, why not give a gift that really counts? A gift that could truly make a difference. Go to offthegridchristmas.com and our Christmas video highlighting perfect gifts for the off-the-grid fans in your family. Unbeatable gear, unbeatable prices, no more searching. Offthegridchristmas.com. That's offthegridchristmas.com.
Introducing a diabetes breakthrough, an easy, natural, organic way to bring relief to diabetics. Introducing MDS Forte, a concentrated super-strength extract formulated for those who are looking for relief. What can MDS Forte do for you? MDS Forte reduces glucose levels safely and effectively, reduces cholesterol and triglyceride levels, increases HDL or good cholesterol while reducing LDL or bad cholesterol. MDS Forte reduces A1C, improves eyesight and circulation to the limbs, and helps with weight loss. Is non-toxic, caffeine-free, 100% natural, 100% organic, and comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. Waiting for the side effects disclaimers? With MDS Forte, there are none. Order a 25-day treatment of MDS Forte by calling 213-405-5355, 213-405-5355, or visit bestbloodsupport.com. That's bestbloodsupport.com for MDS Forte, a diabetes breakthrough.
You know, you notice that when some Baptist church calls for an anti-gun bill to be struck down at a state level, the feds swoop in and threaten to take their 501c3. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. And the government has taken that and twisted it to say that churches don't have free speech. Churches do have total free speech. But you see, it's turned around now. By the modern interpretation of this, you have the 30 plus of the 33 of the Hispanic Roman Catholic bishops, totally racial, saying that you've got to legalize all the illegals. Okay, legalize this 30 million. And then I guess the next 30 million, and the next 30 million, and the next 30 million. And when they get here, the government is there trying to put them on welfare. The country is going bankrupt. And then the very same churches teach liberation theology and demonize this country. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And it goes on at the Methodist Church here in Austin. I mean, I've been to a major Methodist church that had a different preacher before, and I went back there because I go there with family sometimes, and it was all Bill and Melinda Gates and open the borders up and everything else. I mean, it's just everywhere. Everywhere. And it was preachers that led the war for independence in 1776, and now it's, you know, in the case of the Vatican, though, it is a foreign sovereign power. And I don't get into Catholic bashing, Mormon bashing, any of it here, folks. I know a lot of great Catholics, Mormons, whatever. I just love God. I'm not involved in any of this, you know, infighting and stuff. But come on. I mean, if you heard the clips I heard, we found some of them. We haven't found the exact clips. of the San Antonio bishop that I heard on 590 this morning on the morning show. They played a bunch of it, and I mean, it's just unbelievable. But here's the letter. Do I have a right to migrate to Mexico? No, I don't. Mexico has some of the most draconian laws in the world on immigration. And it's always about the heart, have a heart. And there's all these programs about have a heart. Have a heart. Obviously, immigrant workers help this country in many respects. But in many respects, politically, they're voting for gun control. They're voting for socialism. I mean, look at what's happened in California because they see the Democratic Party as their friends. And again, I'm going to say it. I know it's fun to get racially upset and fight with each other. I know it feels good at a primitive level for whites, Hispanics, everybody. But where's the Hispanic group talking about Gardasil to be given to every Mexican school child? See, if I was a globalist, I'd act liberal and, oh, I love you, take this shot, and then you can't have kids. See, I actually want everybody to live. I love black children, white children, Hispanic children, everybody. I'm into life. I don't want women to wonder why they're sterilized or wonder why they have autoimmune diseases or cancer. But see, I don't work for the Ford Foundation. I fight everything the New World Order's for. I fight them. That's the side I stand on. And when you're for open borders, you stand with the New World Order. We're going to go to break and come back. The toll-free number to join us is 800-259-9231, 800-259-9231. I haven't even scratched the surface of the broadcast today. If you order by Sunday the 19th, we can get your orders out on Monday. You're guaranteed to get them anywhere in the United States before Christmas. But you need to order by the 19th, whether it's T-shirts, books, bumper stickers at cost, or the Alex Jones Everything Special that's going to end at the end of the month. All of my films, 18 of them on DVD. Do all your Christmas shopping at once. $99.95, 70% off. 70% off. And the money we do make supports this entire news operation. So take action today, get all your Christmas shopping done, get some great films, and fund our operation. Also, we're running a year-end 44% off on a yearly membership. You pay for 6.7 months, you get 5.3 months free, or 44% off the nightly news, everything, the films, prisonplanet.tv. Check it out today. Stay with us. Your calls, a ton of news straight ahead.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
Attention GCN listeners, do you have a Patriot on your Christmas list that's nearly impossible to shop for? How would you like the ability to get top-of-the-line, hard-to-find gifts at equally hard-to-beat prices without leaving the comfort of your home? Why fight the crowd? Simply log on to your computer for great gifts and deals for the off-the-grid enthusiast in your family. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find great prices on the most popular off-the-grid gifts available today. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find unbeatable deals on emergency backup power, herb and vegetable seeds, dehydrated foods, emergency evacuation packs, solar ovens, gun safes, and a host of truly unique stocking stuffers. In these hard times, why not give a gift that really counts? A gift that could truly make a difference. Go to offthegridchristmas.com and our Christmas video highlighting perfect gifts for the off-the-grid fans in your family. Unbeatable gear, unbeatable prices, no more searching. Offthegridchristmas.com. That's offthegridchristmas.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Well, my writers are on fire over at Infowars.com right now. Ron Paul unleashes the truth on Newt. False rumor that the Straits of Hormuz was closed sends oil prices skyrocketing. Now, the Iranians are threatening to close it. Can you imagine if they actually do? What's going to happen? Sheriff Department sponsors secret meeting on small government terrorist. If you want smaller government, you're a terrorist. The government's got an army of immigrants. I think the government's their friend that'll vote for anything they say. I mean, we're in trouble, folks. Globalists know what they're doing. Sheriff's Department sponsors secret meeting of small government terrorists. Amazing. Obama wants Iran to return down drone. U.S. Special Forces mass on Syrian border. The real unemployment rate near 20%. InfoWars Nightly News. No mandatory mental health screening for children. Article by Ron Paul. SOPA is unconstitutional to criminalize the internet. Modeled on China. And that's what the Weekly Standard and others are reporting. That's all coming up. And I will interview what's probably, well, undoubtedly, the most powerful Ron Paul interview I've ever done. I had to do it taped today because he's so busy. I did it right before